Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Over my shoulder here, our mango tree here at Villa Feliz. Pale in comparison to those huge mango trees at Dave and Emily's farm that we went to yesterday, but one day it will bear fruit and we will be enjoying the fruit of our labor here as well in the way of mangoes. I got the information from Emily. She sent me the information on the spray that they use that causes more blossom growth and produce more mango, and I will try to decipher it. There was several pages of photos that she gave to me with some notes inside there. When I get an opportunity, I'll try to share that with you as well. Anyway, we are thinking about going to Tagaytay today. It's later in the morning, but it's not that far of a drive, and it's a Monday, so the traffic shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Also, I'm doing some work on the cistern. Now, when I say work, I'm not really doing any work. I'm doing a fill action. I'll show you what it looks like inside the cistern just before we leave here and start today's episode on our trip to Tagaytay. So let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, as you're here over my shoulder here, you hear the flow of water going inside the cistern. We'll take a quick look inside the cistern before it gets full, because once water gets inside there, you're not going to be able to see the walls or anything. This is post the final application of the waterproofing material that they came out to on Saturday, the day before yesterday, and they did the little spot areas inside there in the corners and any place that they thought might possibly have a leak in the future. So they took care of that. The VP Seal guys did a great job. It's filling, and I will tell you, it is a big difference now from before, the way that my contractor left it, because it's only been filling for maybe about 3 hours now. Now the amount of water that it's holding now is actually holding water. The water that was going inside there from the way the contractor left it, all the water was leaving very quickly. It was leaking out, and it was just hemorrhaging water out of the tank. So right now, I calculated it, and I calculated based on the amount of water on a 2-hour period. It's going to take about 18 to 20 hours to get it to the maximum point where we want to start doing our flood testing to see if it's leaking. So let's take a quick look down inside, and we'll see what it looks like as it's filling now. Now, as you can see, I went ahead and painted the numbers again to the wall. So we're almost to a half a meter and about 4 hours worth of time of putting water in this morning. It seems like it is holding very well. Okay, well, that's our quick look inside the cistern. It looks like the water is holding good at this point right now. We won't know until after it sits in there for just a little bit of time. The VP Seal guys are coming tomorrow, so by the time they come tomorrow, it should be at the max level, which is going to be just below or just above the fill pipe, that 6-inch fill pipe that we have coming from the roof of the house. And then I put the numbers on there, the gauge in meters, half meter, 1 meter, 1.5, so on and so forth, all the way to the maximum amount, which I think I got it up to 3 meters, which is we won't go over 3 meters. And we can use that as a judge to see where the water level is staying, hopefully staying, and we're not losing any water inside this, so they don't have to do any repair. So we're going to let this fill. It's going to take about 18 to 20 hours based on my calculation with the water that's going in there right now. So that will give us enough time to go to Tagaytay, enjoy the sights, the sounds, the food, and come back, and tomorrow morning this should be full, and the guys from VP Seal can go ahead and do their testing, whatever testing that they do. All right, well, we made it here to Tagaytay. We are in Mahogany Market. Remember where we picked up all those wonderful citruses for the backyard at Villa Feliz? Well, this is the place where we looked online and we saw one of the best rated bulalo restaurants is right here in the market area. So we're gonna try it. Do you remember the name of the restaurant?
I don't know.
Don't know, okay.
Bulaluhan.
Yeah.
Bulaluhan.
Bulaluhan. So we're gonna look for some bulalo, and we might look at some of the trees again. There's a couple. Remember, we had 2 cashew trees, and 2 of the cashew trees, one of them didn't survive. Out of all that we got, that's the only problem we had were the cashew trees. So we might look for some replacements on cashew trees. But we're going to look at the trees anyway, regardless, because I'm not going to drive all the way to Tagaytay and not look at the great fruits and vegetables that they have here inside the market here at Mahogany Market. So, do you want to go look for something to eat first and then come back over here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go look for a restaurant and get some bulalo. So we looked on the reviews, and I can't find the name of the one restaurant that is supposed to be up here with all the other restaurants. And there's so many choices, and they all have bulalo. So I don't know which one. How many did we pass by? Like
Everything is bulalo.
there's like 50 of these bulalo shops here.
That's it.
I know. So anyway, we'll make a selection in just a minute. I don't know even how to ask which is the best bulalo in town. So we ended up deciding to eat here. I can't remember. I cannot find the name of the restaurant. Maybe it's not here anymore. I don't know. But this Zenrex and Zeus. This is the one that we're gonna try. Mainly because this young lady right here, she was very persuasive.
Do you want to see?
I don't know.
Yeah. More like
So he likes, Junji likes Takeo.
Okay, now that we're done with our lunch for the afternoon, we're here over where they have all the trees and the plants and the flowers and things like that. So the first stop that we went to, I'm looking at a cacao that you can see the cacao that they have back in the background. It's like chocolate. But there's nobody here working this specific stand right here. So we'll continue, we'll walk on down. But they have a little bit of everything. I know we're gonna come away with something here today.
You have discount 25%.
Okay, so we've gone up and down to all the different places that are selling plants and the citruses and all the vegetation here. And we picked out, hold on a second. Sorry. We'll do this again. All right,
Papaya,
let's see.
diba?
Okay, hold on. Do this again. Okay, so here we are buying 3. I don't know why we're getting 3. I guess we're getting a discount. But we were looking for 2 of the Red Lady papaya, but we're ending up with 3 of the Red Lady papaya here for some reason. So we're going to take these home. Now the Red Lady, it produces a really big, a really nice size papaya fruit, but the tree doesn't get really that big. It gets maybe 7 to 8 foot. 7, 8 foot tall. That's the maximum size. It's not like those huge ones that we have in the backyard. At some point you need a ladder to get up and pull down the fruit. So we're going to pick up a couple here. Also, we picked out down here, I'll show you, we found 2 more of the cashews, and these look very healthy with a very healthy grafted top on it. And another plant. I forgot what the other plant was that we got down there. So what we'll probably do, we'll probably rotate out those cashews. Well, we don't have to rotate out all the cashews. We can rotate one because one of them we removed altogether because it didn't survive. But these look very healthy. So we'll go ahead and pay, and we'll throw these in the back of the truck, and then we have another place to go to this afternoon. Okay, here we have our 2 cashews. These are the replacement cashews for the ones that we have that we had some problems with. And these look, these are actually a little bit bigger. They're a little bit more mature than the ones we got last time. And they look like they're holding up better inside the bag that they come in. Also, we have an atlas over here. It's got a really sweet, very sweet taste to it. Almost like pure sugar, but it has a lot of seeds, and you got to learn how to spit out all the seeds that they have inside. But it's an attractive little tree, and it's a good tasting tree. And we'll probably add a lot of the different type of fruits that we have together for some smoothies at the house at some point. So we're going to pick these up here. So we got, let's see, we have the Red Lady papaya here. Don't grow too big. These plants right here. I don't know how big the cashew grows. How big does the cashew grow?
Only 5 feet.
5 feet. 5 feet. Is that because it's like a dwarf? So 5 feet. So these are small. We can actually put these on the side of Kubo Island, and they'll fit fine on those as well. All right, go ahead, pay for these, and we're looking for strawberries. The next thing is to look for strawberries. Now here they have it somewhere back on this side over here. And of course, we can't let that one little grapevine that we have behind the raised bed garden be alone. It needs a family. So we're going to pick up 2 more of the red grapes here. Hey, well, we almost got some strawberries, but the price was a little bit too high, and they come in a basket. We don't need them in a basket. We just need them inside a little planting pot, because we're just going to transplant them into the raised bed garden. So we'll continue to look for strawberries later on. I was hoping that we could get some so that when we're on vacation, they'll be growing wild and start spreading, and maybe have some strawberries when we get back. Okay, so we are done here today at Mahogany Market. Our next stop is Picnic Grove. Yes, you got it. We are here at Picnic Grove. We made it. And we're going to start walking down the hill. You can see Ta'al Lake over my corner, or maybe you can't see it, but we'll try to get some pictures when we go down there. And this is the same place that we brought our family back here at Christmas time. Big difference with the amount of people here. At Christmas time, you couldn't move. The whole park was 100% packed. But right now, it's a good time of year to come down here and visit. It's a park. It's like a national park kind of a thing. And if you like hiking and walking and seeing some sights and some souvenirs and some stuff for the kids, this is a fun place to be. And you're probably saying to yourself, what? More plants? Yeah, more plants. Okay, Tagaytay has tons of plants, whether on the roadside or by stores or even in the park. But I doubt they have strawberries. We're still looking for strawberries.
Tao po. Ay, meron kayong strawberry?
Meron, ma'am.
Magkano?
Well, that's it. They only have 2 strawberries inside here, and they're kind of weak. So I think we're going to continue on our quest to look for strawberries. I don't think we're going to get out of here early enough today because it's going to be dark. You see the sun over my shoulder? The sun is almost setting. We only have about an hour, maybe a little over an hour to do the little walk through the park right here. But there's so many places on the way back from Tagaytay to Lipa that have nurseries, plant nurseries, and they sell things like strawberries, but I think it's going to be too late for us to stop at those places.
Maputi. Maputi. Hindi.
Yung honeybee. So bad. 101 pounds. Yes, 120.
So,
How was it? How was it?
So interesting and funny.
You guys were swimming. You were
Yes,
swimming.
we are swimming.
You're probably looking at this and you're wondering, James, this isn't the end of the day because it was getting dark at the end of the day. Well, it's not the end of the day. It's the beginning of the next day. We got in really late last night. It was very late. And we stopped by one of our favorite Korean restaurants in Lipa before we came back. And it was just too late to do the editing of the video and to close it out. So we're going to close out yesterday's video this morning before we start today's video for today. Confused? I hope not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. We had a great time on a field trip to the Tagaytay, yeah? And all the things that we did around town. And today, the waterproofing guys are coming. I will show you in today's video, when we start today's video, the water level. I have it up to almost 3 meters. It's like 2.75 meters. I took a picture. And we'll see if it holds. If it holds, it means the waterproofing application is good, and it means we'll leave it like that. Then what we'll do, probably tomorrow or the next day, we will test it through the irrigation system as well. But that's for another video. Anyway, we are going to close for today. So if you enjoyed yesterday's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Over there, right? I think it's over there now. Then you will be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time we upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.